Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry it's been a while since I've made a video. Been recently moved and been working a lot. Probably gonna enter every video like that because that's just how it goes. But today we're gonna talk about this. And this is a wireless monitoring system that I built for my production company. I've used it for focus pullers on both film sets and commercial sets. And I've also used it as a client monitor, and I've just gotten a lot of great feedback, so I decided to make a video about it. In this video, we're gonna talk about all the components that go into making this unit here and the cost of each piece. But we're also gonna talk about the different components you can use in case you don't wanna use this monitor or this wireless system, and why I recommend these ones and why I don't. So without further ado, let's jump right in. So first up, we have the wooden camera Director's Monitor Cage V3. This is running $2.80 and 83 cents on B&H Photo. It's not on Amazon Prime, but other things will be linked through Amazon affiliate links at the bottom. If you buy something from there, it'll help me out. So it's got these two arms here. It's got /20s on the top and bottom, adjustable monitor mounts. It's got a bunch of screw holes on the bottom of the swing away, and a bunch of different thread size holes and everything on the back so you can mount different plates, including specific plates from wooden camera, which I actually recommend because I'm pretty sure they have a D-tap. So you can see it swings away so you can get to all your cables, get to the back of your monitor, get to your pter deck that's mounted in there, whatever you need to, which is a really nice feature. And it swings away on both sides, as you'll see here. And then also it does have a C-stand baby pin on the bottom, but receiver on the bottom, but I don't recommend it. Next, we have the small rig V-mount plate, which is running $22.90 on Amazon right now. This is just what I had on hand. So as you can see, you can use those holes and screw it to the back. I recommend getting a V-mount and gold mount plate that can accept D-tap, but this is what I had on hand. The reason I do that is because, as you'll see, the batteries that I put on, they have a D-tap port on them, but then when that battery runs out, I have to unplug and replug it into the battery, which is just kind of a pain. It'd be better if you could just leave it plugged into the plate. Next up, we have the pter deck Bolt 4K LT with a 3G SDI that gives you the 3G SDI ports instead of just HDMI. The receiver transmitter kit on Amazon is running $3,290 right now, so it is very expensive, but this is industry standard. And having 3G makes it even more industry standard because that's what you're going to use on big cinema cameras, so it can grow with you, and you could probably get rental out of these things. It has one /20 port on the bottom, and we're going to go ahead and use that second slot in on the swing away to mount it. I'm just going to use a provided screw that came with the pter deck kit. And as you can see, that's really flush and works well. You could use Holyland Cine's or something, but I just don't have good luck with them, and I wanted the lowest latency, which the pter deck provides. Next up is the Atomos Shinobi monitor, the 7-inch. This is running $599 on Amazon right now. The one big downside to this is you're going to hear here is the fan noise. So as you can see and hear, it's pretty loud when it starts up. It starts to quiet down. I've never had problems with it, but one sound guy did say he could hear it, so we had to put the monitor farther away from set, which was kind of unfortunate for the director. This monitor is sweet. It's kind of plasticky in build, but it has so many things. I mean, you have your histograms, your waveforms. You can get your histogram over here on the left here. Again, waveform with RGB. You get your RGB right there too. More waveforms. You can do false color with the meter on the side there, which is really nice. Overall, I mean, it's a really great monitor with a lot of features, some that I haven't even touched on. You can get zebras. It's a really great monitor for the price. Not industry standard. If you wanted to go industry standard like you did with the transmitter, like a pter deck, I would get the small HD monitor. You have focus assist here, focus peaking, which you can change all of the intensity of any of this or the sensitivity of it, which is really great. It's just kind of endless what it has. You can get time code on it. Set it up to monochrome, get your vector scopes. It's pretty crazy. It has different frame line guides, so for all kinds of aspect ratios, anything you can think of, 4:3, 16:9, 2:4:1, even vertical. You can get your grid lines up, and then it even has settings for anamorphic squeeze, so you can see what that looks like, different squeeze factors. I mean, it really has it all. So it's a really great monitor for the price. I don't think you can beat it. The fan noise being the one downside. So it has, 2 ports, 3G in and out, SDI in and out, HDMI in and out. It can run off LP7s, but we're going to use that 1.5 mil jack in the back for power. We're just going to run it to a D-tap. So going to use those adjustable monitor guides on the one camera cage, so you can adjust based off the monitor where you want it. Also, if you see on the one camera cage, when I had it at the top there are 2 buttons. That's for the provided hood shield or whatever. So you can get glare shield. It doesn't really work with this monitor, but yeah. So the next cable we're gonna use is the D-tap to 4 D-tap splitter. You only need 2, but this is what I had. And then we have the Condor Blow D-tap to 1.5 mil jack for the Atomos Shinobi. And then we have the D-tap to 2-pin Limo by Condor Blue for the Teradek. And then we have the 3G SDI to run signal. There is a 2-pin to D-tap provided in the Teradek kit, but I was already using that for my transmitter, and they only provide one. So you can see I have a Velcro strip on the back here. That's how I'm going to mount my D-tap in there, nice and clean, so it's not just swinging around. And then we're going to just hook up all these cables here. And the nice thing is with that swing away is you can just kind of stuff all these cables in the back. There's the one for the monitor power, and it'll just make it a lot cleaner, even though it is really messy back there. That 2-pin does barely fit with the 4-pin splitter Velcro where it is. So you just stuff all the cables back there and swing it back in. And then again, go back to the D-tap on the battery. Again, one of the few downsides. Which is why I'd get a different V-mount or a gold mount plate if you were going to do this. All these cables, by the way, run anywhere between $20 to $30 per cable. The last piece is this baby pin receiver that's provided with the Teradek kit. The baby pin receiver that's on the one cam cage kind of sucks. I don't like it. It doesn't hold very well. I don't trust it. So I went ahead and used this one and just had it offset on one of the quarter 20s in the bottom of the cage. And that's that. So you can see it's a pretty clean package. It's not that big, it's not oversized, it's not that heavy, especially if you use these smaller 98 watt batteries. You could use even thinner ones. I've never had a director or AC complain about it. They all seem to like it. And you can leave it mostly built. As you can see, I'm just gonna take off the antennas and swing the arms away, handles away, and it'll pack right into, a Pelican, or in my case, it's this Harbor Freight Apache watertight case, which I'll also have linked in the description below.
So there you guys have it. There's my director's monitor build. I really think it's pretty awesome. It has a few hangups, being the battery system and the monitor, which I do really like the monitor, but with the fan noise, that can be a problem. If you have the money, maybe go for small HD or something and probably figure out a different battery system. But otherwise, it's worked really great. I've gotten a lot of good feedback. Focus pullers seem to be fine with it. Clients really like it. Directors really like it when I've been on those sorts of sets as well and used this. So overall, it's a pretty great piece of kit, and I highly recommend it. As usual, all the components that go into building this are going to be in the description below. They are affiliate links, so if you click on them and buy anything from Amazon, I'll get a little kickback. And I really appreciate that. It helps me support the channel and keep making videos like this for you guys. So yeah, I'm looking forward to talking more about gear videos, having more kit videos for you guys of things I've built, maybe some more tutorials, and also probably just talking a bit about my experience in the film industry, you know, like for instance, color grading my first feature or DPing my first feature and those sorts of things. So you guys can get some insight there and some tips as you go into the film industry. So those are kind of the videos we'll be looking to produce. So I hope you guys stay tuned, and I look forward to showing you the next video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Adios.